Hey guys, this is Suresh from Mind is a Monkey coming at you with another episode of Let's Check Out Some Diecast. Today I have the latest two mixes of Hot Wheels car culture lined up for you guys. So that would be the Hot Wheels Slide Street 2 and the Hot Wheels World Tour. The World Tour is a little subtle, occurring right below the blister. So, you'll have to kind of like see it from that angle. So there we have Slide Street and World Tour. So it is July 2024, and these two are the current latest mixes that you can find in stores. Um, I got my cases from SC Diecast. Scott and Lindsay, love you guys to the moon and back. They have been in the diecast selling business for like years now, and they're like an awesome name here in the Wisconsin diecast collectors group. They're amazing people. They always are kind and quick in the responses, and I always like to, get my cases from them. I'll probably put a link to their Facebook page in my description. Give those guys a follow, and I'll also kind of like put a link to their Instagram page. So awesome, awesome folks. So I always kind of like order my cases from them, and this time I got lucky pulling a chase. So this one is a chase of the Slide Street 2 series of car culture. So the chase is always so far it has been black, but I think that trend might change in 2025 or future lineups of these cars, future mixes of these car cultures. So far, right? So this concept of a chase started way back in 2022. So far, for the past 3 years, we've been having black chases, right? But whenever there are chases, they're denoted by 0 of 5, right? So but although we have like one chase per car, so it could be, you know, like sometimes it can be a number three, like this mix, or in this mix, the chase is of number 1 of 5, right? So, but what I'm saying is the chase can be based off any number, but whenever it's a chase, it's zero. So 0 of 5. So I have a few chases. I've been lucky enough to find a few. I got lucky with some of the cases that I ordered from SC Diecast. I've been sitting on a few chases, but so far, I've just decided to let them stay carded. I have not made up my mind whether or not I want to open them up. So, but if I do decide to open them up, maybe I'll open all of them up in a separate video. So I'm gonna set this aside for now. All right, so let's dive right in. So let me take this one off camera, and because we'll get to that later. So let's dive right into this mix of car culture, which is Slide Street 2. So as you can see, this is Slide Street 2. Slide Street 1 was a different set of cars, probably couple, maybe 3 years ago. So, pretty cool set of cars back then. I can only remember the Subaru BRZ Pandem. So that was the only one. And I'm going to say that was 2021 because, that set did not have a chase. So I'm hoping I'm right. So let's check out the mix. It has a 2023 Nissan Z, a LB Works Lamborghini Huracan or Huracan, a 2023 Toyota GR Corolla, as we saw, that one's the one which would be the chase, if there's a chase in your case, that is. And at number 4, we have the Nissan 240 SX, that's the S14, and a pretty cool looking 2018 Ford Mustang RTR Spec 5. Wow. All right, so pretty cool. I think, at a very high level, all of them are like pretty solid race cars, I guess, right? Especially with LB Works, all those racing liveries on the Toyota GR Corolla, the Nissan Z. I think the most plain looking ones are the Nissan and the Ford Mustang, but even the Ford Mustang RTR Spec 5 tells me that that was like probably built for racing, right? All right, so let's start opening them up and checking them out. So the first one in this mix, 1 of 5, is the 2023 Nissan Z. Now I'm gonna say there was probably a Boulevard, a blue car that showed up in the Boulevard mixes. That was also a 2023 Nissan Z casting. But just check out the racing, tampos on this one. Pretty cool. It says 64 Forsberg, Forsberg and K&N, you know, pretty awesome. Steal It, Nissan, Magnaflow. Wow, pretty cool. Cbon and all those labels that you can see, right? So pretty cool. I mean, I really dig the amount of detail that we get for the premium car. So that's pretty cool. So let's set it right there. And at number 2 is the Lamborghini Huracan from LB Works. Liberty Walk. So I'm a sucker for Lamborghinis, exotic cars. So pretty cool looking Huracan right there. So I think it's supposed to mean hurricane, right? So that's what Huracan probably stands for in Italian. So Toyo tires there on the tail fin. So Liberty Walk and Mad Mike Motorsport. That's what the windshield says. Lamborghini, pretty cool looking model. So nice. I dig the color scheme. 2023 Toyota GR Corolla is the one at number 3. Pretty awesome. I mean, yellow looks sharp on any race car, and that yellow and blue that says Rain-X. So let's check out what other racing tampos they have. So it says Rain-X race service. I'm gonna say BC Racing. Let me try to find out if I can. Let me see if I can find that out from the card back. No, I don't see that particular racing. Okay, RS and all that. So pretty nice. Right next, we have Mobile. We have Mobile right there, and classic Toyota labeling. Right, it's pretty cool, and it's also interesting to note that with this model, the chase does not have any tampo. It's like a naked chase variation, right? So I mean, not that there is actually a variation, right? In the earlier runs of car culture that had chases, the chase would be exactly like the regular car, tampos and details and everything, but it would all be black, right? But this is like the first car in the chased series where they made a plain black no tampo chase, right? So that was pretty interesting to note. I'm not sure if that's gonna be like a future trend for the chase vehicles, but we'll see. At number 4, we have the Nissan 240 SX, which is the S14 variation. Oh, I always tend to be so barbaric when it comes to opening up these cars. I can never do it in a neat way. There we have it. Pretty simple looking car, but probably that's what adds to its elegance, is what I'm gonna say. You just feel a little cheated because you're paying premium price for a very simple paint job. So but I guess that's also probably how they're breaking even, So by always throwing like 1 or 2 cars in the mix, which are going to be just like plain paint jobs, right? So there we have it. I think this particular dent is kind of like a signature of this car. So that's the Nissan 240 SX. So I'm just trying to see if there's, oh, there you see. Okay, do you see Toy Inc. here? Okay, so I think Toy Inc. Represents Jimmy Layu. He's the head of the Hot Wheels design team at El Segundo headquarters, and Toy Inc. happens to be his Instagram handle. So that's pretty cool. So, and I know he's a pretty huge JDM fan, right? So, and he is also kind of like partly responsible for introducing a lot of these beautiful JDM models in the Hot Wheels production lines. So thank you, Jimmy, for this clean model, right? So that was a pretty nice detail to note, Toy Inc. And the last model of this particular car culture Slide Street 2 series at number 5 is the 2018 Ford Mustang RTR Spec 5. See, just like I said, I can never seem to get it off in one go. So I always have to take it off camera and then bring it back. All right. So now, pretty cool car. Even though the paint scheme looks very simple, I think that detailing that they did with that fluorescent yellow or fluorescent green, right? That looks pretty sharp, you know. I wonder if it glows in the dark. I mean, that would have been like totally rad, right? So there we have the 2018 Ford Mustang RTR Spec 5. I'm trying to see if there's any detail here. Just give me 1 second. I'm taking it off camera. It says HARDTR. I think that's probably gonna stand for hard tire, right? So there we have a clean looking Ford Mustang RTR Spec 5. All right, so that's Slide Street 2. Now let's move on to the next set of car culture cars. So that is the World Tour, right? So let's first check out the lineup. So we have an Alfa Romeo GTV6 3.0. Now I want to say that this is the chase car, right? So, and in chase it's like completely black, right? So I did not score a chase of this one. Then we have the 82 Toyota Supra, the Volkswagen Golf MK7, the Volkswagen Brasilia, and the Audi S4 Quattro, right? So as the name goes, this is the World Tour. So this particular lineup has cars from over the world, right? So this is from Alfa Romeo. So this is from Turin, Italy, right? So I'm gonna say Italy. Yeah, I'm positive it's Italy because because of the colors, red, blue, red, white, and green. So at number 1 we have the Alfa Romeo GTV6 3.0. So pretty cool car, nice details there. You have the classic Alfa Romeo signage, nice. Awesome. Let's set it there. At number 2, we have the Toyota 82 Toyota Supra. Now, I think this was the same model that was a Super last year. I'm going to say L, probably K case, right? So it's pretty awesome that they, brought in another premium car. And the pretty neat aspect of this particular casting, I don't know, I got to go back and see if that was also something that they did with the previous casting. That was the Basic and the Super in 2023. But, this one's got one of its headlights like popped up, as you can see, like an old Opel. So, it's got like one of those headlights popped up. So let's go ahead and open this one. And as you can see, World Tour, this is from Japan, Toyota. So it says RSR on the side of the car there. So pretty neat looking vents and everything, right? Nice. It says Toyota Supra on that, at that place right there. Okay. Nice choice of wheels. What is that? That is like a 10-spoke wheel, right? So pretty awesome. All right, let's set it there. At number 3 of 5 is the Volkswagen Golf MK7. So now this one's from Germany. The Volkswagen Golf MK7. I'm pretty sure I've seen a lot of Matchbox models. I'm wondering if this is a new tooling for Hot Wheels. Yeah, I kind of like gotta jog my memory a bit. I don't remember. Probably they made Volkswagen Golf Mark 7 as part of the, I'm gonna say, Speed Machines, the OG Speed Machines line. So, because there was definitely a couple of pretty sharp looking Volkswagens in that. So there we have it. Pretty simple looking paint job and livery. So there we have the Volkswagen Mark 7 from Germany. All right. And up next at number 4, we have the Volkswagen Brasilia. So Brazil, South America. There we have it. Pretty sharp color, I would say. I mean, even though I understand it's like a very plain looking one, but I mean, that green is something that pops. So that's pretty cool. They have some kind of like a roll cage inside. So there we have it, the Volkswagen Brasilia from Brazil, South America. So let me set it there. At number 505 in this particular World Tour car culture mix, we have the Audi S4 Quattro, again from Germany. So this is like the second car from Germany after the Volkswagen. I wonder why they did not kind of find a fifth country, right? So this one is the second car in the mix from Germany. When they said World Tour, I was glad that they made the two Volkswagens, one from Germany and one from Brasilia, one from Brazil. So I thought the fifth car would be from a different country, but it is the second one from Germany. Okay, again, very simple looking paint job. So this is the Audi S4 Quattro. So that's the last of the World Tour cars. So which one's your favorite? I think, casting wise, I'm going to go with the Lamborghini and the Toyota GR Corolla because, I mean, they are looking sharp. And definitely that Nissan Z looks stunning. With regards to the World Tour, even though it's a very interesting mix of cars, I think paint scheme wise, they have kept it very simple. I don't know what's the rationale behind it, with the exception of that Toyota Supra. So pretty much, but casting wise, I definitely that Toyota Supra is like at number 1, followed by the Alfa Romeo, because I think the Alfa Romeo is like a new casting, so that's pretty cool. So all right, so let me know what's your favorite in the comments, and till I catch you guys next time with another video, this is Suresh signing off. Rock on and stay awesome, you guys. Bye.